staying as still as you can. So it's a bit like a little trick in meditation, how to kind of stay grounded, how to stay calm. A lot of things may be going through the mind. And so staying still can allow us to just feel more settled down or more settled in. And so the invitation is to be as still as you can. But of course, if your leg is cramping or you need to move, like just pause for a moment then before moving. So it's important if you can just get into a comfortable position and sitting upright if you can, because it allows you to kind of like stay in the flow of things, staying mindful. So closing the eyes or just keeping them open. You can choose to sit or stand or lying down. Giving yourself permission to just be in the moment. The mind may start to get busy, thinking about this and that. Just giving yourself space to be here. Perhaps starting by watching the breath, witnessing breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. Just noticing how you're breathing. So you don't have to analyze like how you're breathing, but just simply noticing the breath coming in, the breath going out. Even if it might feel uncomfortable, just as best as you can, just watching the breath. A sense of curiosity rather than judgment. A sense of just watching, witnessing, rather than analyzing. Why is it like that? Why is it like this? Just watching. Then dropping down further, feeling the body, feeling the support of your mat or chair, or if you're lying down, the support of the bed. And just getting up close and personal with the feeling of being supported. And if the temptation or the tendency is to think, or it's pulling your attention, the mind is grasping away, just bringing the mind back to feeling the body as it lies down or sitting up, and just feeling the support that you're getting. At any point in this meditation, if you're feeling the urge to move, to get restless, impatient, finding you need to check the time or messages, so as best as you can, just staying still. Even if the mind is yelling at you, to move, to do something, the invitation is to just be still as best as you can. And if you're finding the mind is judging away, thinking about work or family, and just for now, allowing the energy in the mind, in the body, to just be as still like a pond of water. And if it helps, each time the mind is wandering away, just allowing yourself to regroup, maybe taking an in-breath and an out-breath, being still. Or maybe you're noticing like the need to scratch, or so you're feeling ticklish. And just with a sense of curiosity, maybe just noticing, holding in awareness that urge to scratch. And just noticing if you don't do anything, what happens? Anything major that happens? Or can you just let it be? Letting it be by just staying still. Are you feeling some tension building up by staying still? And just breathing in, breathing out into that tension, relaxing into the body. Not needing to be stiff. If you're finding a lot of some tension building up, so just breathing in, breathing out. Maybe a longer exhale might help. Noticing what it means to stay still. How does that feel like to just be still? Noticing what happens in the body. If you're finding yourself feeling very sleepy, zoning out, just holding that feeling in awareness, bringing the attention to that feeling, not judging, but simply just watching, not pushing it away. All we have to do is just watch. Like a spectator. Or if you are feeling anxious because there's a long silence, and then just as best as you can, just watching that level of anxiety as best as you can. And if you want, you can also open your eyes. Like a third party watching where is anxiety felt. And maybe just allowing yourself to be friends with that anxiety while staying still. Watching the energy of anxiety going up, going down. Perhaps saying to yourself, it's okay, just let me watch this. I don't have to react, I don't have to fix anything. So just watching anxiety as it is. If you're finding your mind going through a problem, replaying a problem in your in the head, and just being mindful, the mind is going around thinking about a problem. And if it helps, just coming back to the breath or to the body. And as best as you can, just staying still while I read this poem to you. Stillness by Karen Lang. In the stillness, I feel, I listen, I face my truth. In the stillness, I see, I acknowledge my needs, I let go. In the stillness, I receive, I rejuvenate, I heal. In the stillness, I reconnect. I am one with everything. So in this feeling of staying still, just reconnecting with yourself, the core of yourself, your being, the body. In the stillness, coming back home to yourself. And just sending appreciation to everyone here and also to yourself for coming tonight. So opening the eyes when you're ready.